عشانك أنا واقف هنا.
Like Israelis, Palestinians also have a right to exist and to defend themselves. But there is no one willing to help them do that. Not the Israeli courts and not the U.S. government. What the U.S. also shares with Israel is the belief that Hamas, the political party that governs Gaza, is a terrorist organization that calls for the destruction of Israel. Hamas is supported by the majority of Palestinians in Gaza. Hamas may not be in the best long-term interests of the Gazans, but peace hasn't really worked out for them.
You do not, if it applies to any state, are you saying that Palestinians don't have a right to self-defense?
I was making a broader point not attached to Israel or Palestinians in that case.
So they do have a right to self-defense.
Matt, I'm not in a position to debate the legalities.
I want to read something a mother named Iman in Gaza wrote 2 days ago. She said, quote, "Tonight I put the kids to sleep in our bedroom so that when we die together." And no one would live to mourn the loss of another one. The statement broke me a little more because of my country's policies and funding will deny this mother's right to see children live, her own children live without fear and to grow old without painful trauma and violence.
We cannot remain silent when our government sends $3.8 billion of military aid to Israel. A budget is a reflection of our values. I'm committed to ensuring that our government does not fund state violence in any form, anywhere. The question at hand is, should our taxpayer dollars create conditions for justice, healing, and repair? Or should those dollars create conditions for oppression and apartheid?
And the German government recently denied the obvious fact, which was confirmed even by Human Rights Watch, that Israel is an apartheid regime. And I think it is time for the people of Germany and German elites to stop making Palestinian children in the Gaza Strip pay for the crimes of the German people against European Jews. Palestinians are sick of paying the price for guilty German consciences. So the bloodshed, the blood that is dripping in Gaza and indeed in Israel now is not just on the hands of those firing rockets or dropping bombs, but it is also on the hands of the German government that arms this apartheid occupation regime.
And this is what we're going under, where we're facing in Sheikh Jarrah, in Jerusalem, in the Gaza Strip, in Lid, is colonial violence. And it's only allowed because both the state and the settlers know they have impunity. The settlers are emboldened by an apartheid state that allows them to open carry in Palestinian neighborhoods. And the state is emboldened by an international community that refuses to call it out for what it is, that allows it to intentionally target civilian neighborhoods in the Gaza Strip and massacre 24 Palestinians, including 9 children, without facing any consequences.